And I'm Samantha.
And this is
Too Weird.
Today we're gonna play a game we like to call
Pissed or Petty.
Yes. We normally play this game in private, just
Yeah.
us, because why the fuck not?
But we're gonna let you guys play with us today.
Woo!
Yeah.
Special invitations! Yeah. Remember to subscribe and like the video if you want some more invites to our crazy creepy shifts.
And you guys can give us your opinions on our situations down in the comments afterwards. So,
For reals.
yeah.
So, yeah, we're going to discuss 5 different times where people could have been pissed or petty or both and what we think about that.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
So we're gonna start it off with an easy one.
super easy.
Yeah. Would you hang a banner that says, "Welcome home, cheater," to your cheating spouse outside
Or
your house?
significant other.
Yeah.
Outside your house where all your neighbors can see.
Yes, I would. By the way.
Well,
Yes,
is
I
it, would you say it would piss you off or would it be a petty thing to do? Because I think this is,
Well, if he
The
cheated on me, I think I'd be pissed from her side. I think he'd probably think, oh, sorry, she. But we're using it for my situation, damn it. So I think that he would probably think that that situation would be petty. I, on the other end of that, would just be pissed.
like she said, I think it's both. But yeah, I would be hella pissed. I'm not sure I would hang this outside my house because I have kids and that's a little different. But on the other end, I wouldn't have to hang this sign because I would just total his car to a point that, what the fuck? He can't even drive up to our house anymore. So that's it, you know? I'd be totally pissed. And you know what? I might be a little petty. I'd probably write cheater on the car afterwards. So I think this one definitely meets in the middle, but meh.
Hey.
It can't always be an or. Most of the time it's an and.
That's true. That's true.
But yes.
Situation number 2.
Número 2.
Too weird.
So,
Hashtag
yes.
too weird. I don't know.
What?
Okay.
But yeah, the second one is if someone says to you, I have a boyfriend.
If he responds with, I have a lamp, since we're naming irrelevant shit we have.
Is it a pissed or a petty? I would say that's petty as fuck to do, but
Petty.
I would totally say it. Fuck it.
I
If I was
would
the
stab
one,
her.
if I was the one on the receiving end of this, I have a boyfriend bullshit. If I were a guy, I would probably respond with that because not every guy who talks to you is interested in chilling with you like that.
That's true.
So I feel like, you know, his response is
I
appropriate.
think it would depend on what led up to this conversation.
The situation.
Like, if he was like hitting on her and she responded with, I have a boyfriend, I feel like that would be appropriate.
See, I hear that, but that's the thing about these situations that we're looking at. None of them actually give you a background.
That's
You're
true.
just kind of seeing the end result, which was kind of like a fuck off. So I definitely say I'd be petty as fuck about it. Like, yeah, bitch, if we're naming irrelevant bullshit, here it is. I have a lamp and a desk at home. What the fuck do you want? And then I'd move on with my life because I'm cool like that. What else?
And situation number 3.
Número 3.
Okay. Tipping
Yes.
your waiter. Like if you have a really, really bad waiter and you fold that $1 so it looks like $4, pissed or petty.
Everyone's seen that on the internet. It's been trending for a while, that whole, you know, fold bills to look like other shit. And some people do the cutesy nice tip. This is a fucked up one where, like Sam said, they fold a $1 bill. So $1 to an asshole waiter or waitress.
Right, and they make that $1 look like $4, but it's just $1. My mom is a waitress, and she would beat me silly. With that being said, I have had some really bad waiters. You know.
Yeah, I do. And personally, I feel like that's petty as fuck. But I agree with it if the service was terrible. You don't want to be the douchebag who doesn't tip, but at the same time, you don't want to be the person who makes that waitress think, or that waiter think, that their shitty attitude is a great way to give people service.
I think though that that's petty. If they're a bad waiter, you just need to be upfront about it. Own that shit. Put that $1 out in the middle of the table so that they know it and they own it. Like,
See,
don't make it look
I was
like
gonna say, I wouldn't do the folding thing. That's too much trouble for some petty ass bitch. But again, I'd be like either low tip or hell. There was one time I didn't tip at all. I was like, fuck you. and fuck the horse you rode in on. I wrote it on the check. I was like, you were a shitty waiter, go fuck yourself. I hope you can make enough money to actually do something with your life. I'm that kind of person though, because I was like,
not tipped before, but I wrote on my receipt, very poor service. My food was not cooked as ordered. When you fixed it, it still wasn't correct. You had a very hateful attitude. Maybe you should work on this, and it would improve your tips.
let me just say that at that point,
I am, Jolly's aggressive, and I'm passive aggressive.
well, I was gonna say at that point, the waitress had come back to our table for the 5th time to correct a very basic dish. I mean, I'm sorry, but if you can't understand what mashed potatoes are supposed to look like with gravy on it, that is a big problem that you have, and it's way more than just being a shitty waitress. If you basically go, hey, I want mashed potatoes and gravy with this, and you bring me back fucking like grits or fruit or some other goddamn bullshit, I'm gonna be pissed, and I'm gonna be like,
Oh, I
what
think I
the
know
fuck
what
is
she's
this?
talking about.
So yeah, you know, I've had those moments where I just like, I kind of, you know, I reach a point of not giving a fuck anymore because I'm just kind of like, I'm paying for this, and this is a super shitty experience. I'm paying to really be treated like crap. Like, I don't know.
Okay.
My petty meter goes the fuck up. Number 4.
Okay.
Sam's reading this one.
So, if you propose at my wedding, this is what it says. I'm reading it as is, people, okay?
Because she knows I'm not gonna do that. Sorry, Sam. Already married. I know it's so sad for you.
If you propose at my wedding, I'll renew my vows at yours, go into labor at your baby shower, and die at your funeral. Please don't try me. That's this one. I would not really do it to that extent, but I understand it. I'm just gonna say it like that. I understand where they're coming from. With that being said, I want to be able to say, it's okay. My friends watching this, please just don't do it. We don't want this situation. I wouldn't really follow through, but...
Look, I feel like there's a time and a place. Okay, there is a time and a damn place. Proposing at someone's wedding, it can be cute in certain situations, but you have to clear it with the bride.
Yeah, I
Clear
agree.
it with the bride. You should never just pop it in there as a surprise because
Yeah.
that's a dick thing to do.
Yeah. You
If it
should
was-
reach out beforehand and be like, hey,
Yeah.
I really want to do this. Would this be okay? Would you be all right with it?
And include
if
the
so, when during it would be okay with you. That way you're not, I don't know, screwing up her like
First dance with her
first
husband.
dance, father-daughter dance, you know,
Mother-son dance,
eating the
whatever.
cake, whatever. One of those
The fucking
moments.
bouquet
You don't want
toss.
to mess up the moments, okay? So clear it beforehand, plan that shit out, and then it should be fine.
And if you have her help, she'll probably give you brownie points because she won't be
Ooh.
as pissed at you for asking.
True.
Just saying, if you have her kind of be like part of the surprise, it looks way cuter because brides look hella nice when they get married. I'm just saying, when you're getting ready to get married, you don't skimp on the makeup, you don't skimp on the hair,
True.
you know. So they look hella tight, and bringing out your lady saying this is
Mhm.
gonna be you soon, or your man, you know, no
Right.
judgment.
Plus, you can have a more elaborate proposal during the wedding if you plan it beforehand, because she'd be more in line to like set her people up with you.
Instead of telling you to fuck off for ruining her wedding.
True.
And having her family members beat you, because let me just say, some family members will probably jump over those seats like, the fuck are you doing? And get crazy, and, you know, I've seen videos where that shit kind of goes,
IRA or Puerto Rican Mafia.
it just goes sideways real fast. Real fast. But yeah, situation numero 5. Number 5.
Number 5.
We're gonna lighten the mood with this last one, but you tell us, Mr. Petty.
All right.
This one is about an old lady who was at the post office, and when she goes, she gets there, she orders one stamp. Just one. And the lady behind the counter, the post office worker,
Must have been having a bad day because she just threw
she tossed it at the
the
lady.
stamp over. So the old woman said, thank you, picked up the stamp, and left 50 cents down where the stamp was lying on the floor. So the woman had to walk her butt around, go around, reach down there, and pick it up.
Yep.
I like
So-
this woman. Kudos to you.
I was gonna say,
referring to the old woman, not the worker. But
yes.
I think that's classy.
That was some bullshit on the postal workers' part, because even if you're having a shitty day, you need to kind of separate that, especially when this lady just came up to you being very nice. She wasn't a bitch to you. If she had been a bitch, I'd be like, throw all them stamps on the floor. Fuck that shit. Rolling in that stamp money. Fuck. Anyway, when you're rolling in that stamp money, why not? But the lady was just very nice, asked her very politely, like, hey, I just want a stamp. So if you're gonna be a bitch, you're gonna be treated like a bitch. Go get it. I agree with this lady, and I don't think she had to get pissed because she had enough petty built up from an entire lifetime of niceness.
So I'm not going to say pissed or petty. I'm going to say classy.
Super classy.
Yep.
But yes.
All right. So thanks for spending some time with Too Weird.
Yes.
Subscribe to our channel, like our video, comment below on the situations. What are your opinions? Are they different from ours? We won't necessarily hate on you if they're different. Feel
No,
free to
completely,
voice your
but
opinion.
pissed or petty. Just saying. But yes. Remember to follow us on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. Too Weird in Real Life. Yes, that's
IRL.
us.
IRL.
IRL. Yeah, Too Weird IRL.
All
But
right.
yes, like, follow, and subscribe.
Thanks all. Thanks for watching.